How you doing, everybody? We're here for the Transformer video. You can see what's there, and you can tell from the description, but we will get into that in a bit. If you hear a little weird noise in the background, that is actually raining out where I live right now, so you may hear a little bit of the drops coming down. And we are doing this with the new Five Below lapel. Is it called clip-on microphone? I call it a lapel. Yeah, well, it does say lapel on it. Anyway, so we got a different microphone this time with this video. Tell me what you guys think. Hopefully you like it. Hopefully it's good. But before we get in all that and get into all that type of stuff, you know what we do. Gotta tell you, hit that thumbs up right there. Hit that thumbs up. Hit the subscribe. I paused a little bit because I was gonna say subscribe first, and I had the thumbs up. Anyway, I'm just confusing myself today. Hit that thumbs up over there, then come back over here, hit that subscribe, and you see when these videos come out. You always know when the videos are coming out. Oh, I almost shot the lighting in that one. That would have been kind of weird and awkward. You can see a little bit of the thing on my desk there. I'm just trying to get yeah. Maybe we can get everything. Here we go. Let's put out a little bit. I don't want to mess with the light because it's a clip-on one. I don't want to mess it up and have it pop off, because it did earlier when I was setting up for this. Anyway, before we get into our boy there, Jetfire, and why I like Jetfire so much. And of course, if you remember the story from the original Transformers, I don't know why he has two guns, because in the original Transformers and the original 1980s one, he doesn't have two guns. So we may see an appearance from the 1980s one, you know, next week, the week, the following week. Anyway, so we have right here a Jetfire Funko Pop. It is a limited edition Funko Pop. It is Jetfire vinyl figure, as you can see right there. And he does have a plastic case on him because he's collectible. And they had Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, Megatron, Jazz, and Soundwave, which we have all of. This is number 35. I didn't even know the Funko Pop is numbered, but anyway, there you go, our boy Jetfire. I'm going to try to put it in the background without knocking it over. Now, Jetfire, if y'all not up on what Jetfire, he supposedly crash landed on Earth before all the Transformers came, the Autobots and Decepticons, and he was cool friends with Starscream there. So, of course, when he was awoken from his icy tomb that he was in, because he crash landed in the snow there, and Starscream brought him back, he originally had the Decepticon symbol on his chest. I want to say that is when they started with the heat thing, where you rub the little sticker to reveal if they're Autobot or Decepticon. Anyway, he eventually didn't want to do what Starscream was doing. He decided to join the Autobots. So that's a little brief background. Now these ones, the first time we ever saw them, a relative went to Universal and got my son an Optimus one. I don't know if I showed it or not. Anyway, we thought they were only available at Universal. I'm tripping over my words today. Nope. We actually found them in a weird but strange place, but it was actually available in Walgreens. So this one was actually purchased at Walgreens. They're not like a real, like a whole bunch of transforming to it and stuff. It's not a whole big box with the sorry, with the instructions and all that. As you can see, as it looks for, there's a Prowl on the bottom there. I think my son still has Prowl, I believe it, other than Optimus. No instructions, so if you transform it and you lost your box, or your box is damaged, or what have you, there you go, the 8 easy steps to transforming him. It's an 8-step transformer right there in several languages. Autobot scientist Jetfire is always looking for an upgrade and improve Autobot technology. So I didn't even know that about him. Now, the reason why I like Jetfire so much is, back in the day, if you started watching Gundam, which I did, he looked exactly like the Gundam jets. That's why I liked him so much. I thought that was freaking cool. So we have one of his weapons here. We have his other weapon over here. And like I said, it's only an 8 steps each stage. So his feet just kind of swivel down, turn into the afterburners. Then with the place over here with his, this kind of flips up, but you do have to turn his head around so you could drop his little antenna headphone things on the side there. I guess that's what you call them. You flip that up. If you get these down properly, actually I think you gotta, and it does come apart. It's just like, it's kind of like plastic model pieces put together. As you can see, he comes apart as you try to transform him, especially when you're doing it through a viewfinder of a camera or phone. It's quite difficult. So you try to move this bad boy up here like so. You have to have the headphone, the little antenna things down, or you're never gonna get this. And as you saw in the other video, well, this video will be out first, so. But in the other video, I cut my finger, so it's a little bit hard. I have a bandage on, and it was just a fresh cut, so it's kind of annoying at times. And quite hard to maneuver stuff like this. You have to turn his head around and drop these, I believe, hopefully. You know, I did this before I did the camera, and I was transforming it so easily. And now it's going to give me a problem. I did it 1, 2, 3 to practice. Whenever it's my son's Transformers, for the most part, it's usually like a couple of little times I transform it, like once, before I go on camera, so I know. And I did this one. And of course, he doesn't want to cooperate. And I don't want to break him, and it's really hard through a viewfinder. And like I said, kind of down a digit. And that flips up. There we go. I knew I could do it. So then, of course, his afterburners connect back here. You see the 2 little slits. These were down when he was a robot. They flip up. Then these bad boys turn around. You gotta like kind of, because they kind of disconnect here, and they turn back. I don't know how familiar anybody is with these if they didn't go to Universal and seen them. I didn't even know they were available in Walgreens. And there we go right there. If they're available someplace else, please let me know in the comments, because these are pretty cool. My son really enjoys playing with them, so. And man, it's raining out harder now. I gotta turn these around, because these have little slits, as you can see. And these little pieces go into the slits there. So his wings are at the proper out-like thing, I guess you could say. Like I said, his hands aren't all hidden like in one of the bigger, more expensive Transformers. Oh, I just dropped his hand. Like I said, it comes apart. And just to let you guys know, it is really hard to do this right now through the viewfinder, and I did it 1, 2, 3 before. Just saying. So these actually engage over here to kind of keep his arms tucked away like. So as you can see, and of course, he has little pieces right here that you can put his guns, so if you want him to have his guns. Now, if you remember the original 1980s, which might show next week, he did actually have other pieces that go on to him, like a Gundam. I actually had one of the Gundam jets when I was little. Oh, you see the little pieces for him to, the little wheels there for him to roll while he's taking off and all that. Anyway, I actually had one of the Gundam jets with the little figures. Kind of was cool. It looked like that a lot. And like I said, that's why I really liked them. The jet was like the coolest thing ever. And of course, it wasn't available everywhere. So if you found it, you picked it up. It's hard to find. Gundam wasn't ready available like it is now here in this day and age, which is cool. So the kids get to play with them more and more. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And remember to hit that like, hit that subscribe. Let me know if you've seen these types of Transformers, these generations, I guess they're called, any place else than Walgreens and Universal. So please let me know. I appreciate it. And if you have any questions, of course, ask in the comments. Thank you so much. Have a great day.